So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about quality of life. And I want you all to write on 3 different sticky notes what your ideal Ravenswood would be 10 years from now.
Community conversations are designed to have an open-ended dialogue about community values and vision. They're really designed to help the community members understand one another, learn new perspectives, and generate ideas together. We use very carefully designed, facilitated conversations to elicit the type of information that we need. So exercises are designed to get at community values and to generate information to develop a vision statement. But we also do some very open-ended questioning that gets more towards strategic planning type information, so more like goals and objectives that people have for the community. It's very preliminary, but it does help in future processes. To get the word out to all of the community members, we tried to distribute them most broadly. So people who use computers, we could address them. People who don't, we could get to them. So we used flyers and posters, email blast, got word out through word of mouth. We posted messages and videos onto the community's Facebook page. We also asked the city to do some work. They sent out postcards to all of the residences. They also have an automatic calling system, so the mayor recorded a message that went out to every household twice. We also did a press release which generated an editorial in the local newspaper there, and so when we asked community members how they heard about the conversations, they really listed every single method that we used. These communication efforts generated 49 participants altogether. That's actually a very excellent turnout for this type of event. So the way that we do planning isn't like an expert team coming in and telling you what you should do with your community. It's by asking the community itself what they think should happen. So the first thing that we do is try to establish expectations that are realistic for what we're doing. So we provide an overview of the project and really situate people where we are in the overall process so they know what to expect. To set the tone of the dialogues, the facilitators establish ground rules, but they also model those ground rules in how they interact with the participants. And that just facilitates a comfortable, easy flow of conversation. To help everyone feel comfortable in sharing what may be very personal perspectives, we start the exercises with an icebreaker, and this gets somebody to share a personal item of some sort, a memory, a perspective, but it's personal so that they get used to this notion of sharing something about themselves and their own perspectives.
What you're going to do is you're going to take a look at the date on the coin, and you're going to think back to that time in your life.
Mine is 2013, and I can only think because yesterday was my 1-year anniversary of getting a new lease on life.
So once everybody's feeling comfortable, from this foundation, we go through a series of exercises that are designed to get at those things that the real purpose is about, right? So values and vision and sort of future planning needs. Each exercise is designed to get at one of those things. To identify what the community values, 2 exercises were used. The first one's called Treasured Moments, and it's designed to capture historical events and why they were deemed important to the contributor. We use this exercise in particular because this community is experiencing some intergenerational tensions, and seeing commonalities among valued moments helps bridge some of these perspectives.
Treasured moments in Ravenswood, and what we would ask you is to think of 3 memories that you had at Ravenswood that you treasured, and you could put the date on the top and then just a brief explanation of what that memory actually is.
We have the 1960s coming to bank in Ravenswood with parents thinking, what a big city.
The second exercise, Treasured Places, is designed to capture what types of places are appreciated or seen as troublesome or viewed as having potential. Where and what the places are contribute to future planning, while explanations of why they're perceived to be one type of place or another reveals the community's values.
Think about some places in Ravenswood that mean something to you. Be it your home or the Riverfront Park, or maybe some place that you worked for a very long time.
The next exercise, Paths to Progress, is designed to establish community vision and ideas about what prevents the community from achieving it. And then we talk about ideas for overcoming those barriers. The participants identified characteristics and qualities that would describe their ideal future 10 years after revitalizing efforts began. The group voted for the most important ideals, and then they rated where the community is today in terms of reaching those goals.
Let's say like this is 10 years from now, and this project has been going on, and Ravenswood is just working really hard towards goals. What characteristics do you see from Ravenswood?
It'd be lovely to see like neighborhoods revitalized and cleaned up.
Leaving on a note of action, the last exercise drove home the importance of working together on this path to progress. A team building exercise was used to illustrate the ways in which we're all connected by care and appreciation for the community, and how those shared values and vision are the starting place for collaborative action.
We are all connected in some way. And what we're going to do is you're going to hold on to the yarn and you're going to toss the ball to somebody. But first you have to say something that you love about Ravenswood.
What I love about Ravenswood is that it's something I'll carry with me from the time I was little till I'm 60 years old.
To me, it's home, and it was welcoming, and that's why I like it. Feel good.